Perfect. Tyler, I know we were asking you guys all August, where's the pass rush coming from? Where's it coming from? And so how does it feel, a little more than a month into the season to be maybe the best pass rushing team in the country?
To be honest with you, I still feel like there's so much room for improvement, and we've left so many plays out thus far. I really can't even turn to look back. To be honest, I'm really just worried about what's in front. I think we can honestly do a lot better, like I said. So just getting back to work this week and just improving that.
What were some specific things you did during the open week to recover, get better, things like that?
Really just making sure that my body's in the place that I want it to be. I'm feeling great, to be honest with you. So just maintaining it at this point.
Tyler, this is going to be another game where the line of scrimmage maybe is the lead element to how the game plays out. Just what have you seen early on from A&M's offensive line?
They're a big group. They do a really good job of playing behind their pads. They pass off games well. So I think for us it's just going into it with the right mindset. It's going to be a physical game. So I think we're excited for that.
On the flip side of that, A&M's defensive line is talked about a lot. I know you'll be studying the offense, but what are your thoughts on their defensive line? Seems like they have a bunch of different body types and just
Right.
guy after guy that they can rotate in, very similar to y'all.
They do a great job on that side, but we're more so just focused on our offense right now.
What else stands out about Texas A&M's offense you've been able to look at and study?
They do a really good job of, like I said, running the ball, to be honest, but the quarterback does a great job of keeping his eyes downfield. So we just got to be really disciplined on all three levels. I think that'll be the key to it.
Do you feel like this bye week came at the right time in the season for y'all, or what is your opinion on that?
I feel like it did come at the right time. I don't know if it was the perfect time. It'd be hard to say, but yeah, I definitely feel like we were coming off of a good week. Just got to keep the mindset right and just make sure we're attacking the preparation the right way.
A few more games for you here at Neyland. You got Checker Neyland this Saturday. Just what does it mean to kind of, leave on a good note in these last few games that you have in your career here in Knoxville?
It means everything. I try not to even really think about the end of it, to be honest, but just know that we'll be out there playing as hard as we can play.
Tyler, I think Coach Garner said this a couple weeks ago too, and you kind of touched on it there. You guys are always kind of focusing on the plays you don't make.
Right.
Has that always been his thing? And how different is that you guys are not really focusing on the plays you do make, but the ones that you may be left on the field?
That's been Coach G's message. Just if you turn and celebrate the small wins, then you'll miss the big ones. So we just try to just, like you said, focus on the things that we miss, because the ones you make, those are natural. So focus on the little things, what we can do better, because I think that's where you really become elite.
How challenging can it be to play a position where even like the best of the best, I don't know what the percentage is, but it's low on the times that you pass rush and you actually get a sack, get the quarterback on the ground? Maybe it's something like baseball with batting average.
Right.
How do you deal with that sort of on a daily basis at this point?
To be honest with you, every play I approach it thinking I'm going to make the play. So I think that's just our mindset. We always think we can make the play, and if it's not made, we think it's something on our part that we did wrong. So I think it's just being really, really critical with yourself and just basically getting out of it what you want.
Statistically, these defenses going up against each other this next week are very similar. What would you say is the biggest difference between your two defenses?
I really haven't done much with their defense, but just being prideful on ourselves. I feel like nobody's going to play as hard as we play. Nobody's going to get to the ball like we get to the ball. So I can just speak for us and just how hard we play. I'm not really sure on the other side.
You guys defensively have been among the leaders in the country, sacks, tackles for loss, all those things most of the season. Is it important to you that teams look at you guys as an elite pass rushing team? Does that matter at all that you get that respect?
It's not necessarily I don't really care what other people think, but just in terms of us, I think if we can look at ourselves and say that about ourselves, then we live in the right way and we're doing the right things. So I think it's more of a standard that we hold ourselves to. We're not really overly impressed with what other people think about us.
Tyler, what kind of presence have the guys that have missed time, like Keenan Peely
Right.
and then now Brew McCoy, being around the team and trying to still help you guys out?
Just speaking in terms of those two guys, I mean, when you think about the guys you want in your program, I mean, those are two of the most model citizens in terms of how they live, how they approach the game. So I think even they're not making an impact on the field necessarily, but just off the field, just the young guys, just looking at them, seeing how they live, seeing how they still want to be a part of the team and how they pour into us as teammates. I mean, I think it's priceless, honestly, just having those leaders, because maybe not necessarily taking it from how somebody's playing on the field, but just that other person that can be in your ear, telling you how to live, showing you the right way to do it, just throughout he's living his day. I think both of those guys are two of the best that you could have.
Thanks, Tyler.
Thank you, guys.